Alright. I'm testing the broadcasting of my streaming here, see if it... Oop. Randomly a car driving by on the side over there. That's interesting.
Yeah, there's some cars driving around the access roads on this track. And there's a really hyped dude by the crest of turn 3. He's just like waving his arms around. If he's still there and they haven't updated him.
When I come around again, I'll see. Although I might run out of fuel. Yeah.
I don't think you can see the guy while driving, but in replays, it's always right in your face.
God, at low speeds with this car, I feel like I'm tippy-toeing it.
It doesn't have any downforce, so I don't know why it feels more stable at high speed, but it does.
I think I get a little bit. I mean, you're out of gas. Down the back straight. I wonder if I can glide all the way into the pits.
Probably.
Well, I lost it before the Canadian Tire Bridge.
That's fine, you like it.
See if we can make it. Where's the entrance? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
It's to the right.
Oh, I see it.
Final left.
I see it. Are we gonna make it?
You have to know the right way to go inside there. It has like a divider.
I got it. I got it. Oh, I'm all the way down the other end of the pits. Oh, it's downhill though.
Looks like you made it.
I did. Alright, gonna give me gas? What?
Did you select to refill gas before you stopped?
Nope. Oh man. Well,
Try pressing arrow key, see if there are any options.
Is there a reason you're not just going back to pits?
because it's fun. No, there's no reason. I'm just seeing, I don't know.
It is fun to see how far you can coast back.
Yeah, I was like, I ran out of gas long before the Canadian Tire Bridge, and I managed to go all the way. Pits are mostly downhill. There's a little uphill crest as you come in, but...
And this thing is so fast.
It is the fastest average speed track in all of North America, I think.
No, I mean the car. I was doing 2 Drink Tuesday, and we were in like a Citroen van.
Nice.
A diesel van. Like,
I was gonna ask
from
if
like
it's a
1970s or something. Like it was.
Oh, it is the 2CV van, the one that all the hipsters make their little coffee shops out of.
Yeah, I think it was one of those. Well, it wasn't. I don't know. It got up to 90 miles an hour.
Nah, I'm not sure if that's it, because this one has like a 3-faceted front end with a giant Citroen grille. I don't think it's actually not the 2CV based one, because the 2CV based one actually looks like a 2CV, but this one's got like a very squarish front end.
Yeah, it probably is that.
I wasn't paying attention. Outside of turn 4.
But like this thing handles and turns in, and it goes when you push the pedal.
So
like,
what you're saying is instead of actually practicing these, we should be driving diesel Citroen vans for a few laps.
It'll give you a sense of appreciation, that's for certain.
I saw
The difference is you don't need to brake in those, and you do need to brake in these, and that's for these try to get you.
That's an understatement.
There's a museum that lets people take the cars out for a day. I think it's not Lane Motor Museum, is it? There's one in the U.S. But one of them, they took all these cars out. One of them is a 2CV, and there's 2 guys in the 2CV taking the corner hard, and it has like 45 degrees of body roll.
Whoa. Oh, I've seen that. Gee, it's a miracle. You hit the brakes a little bit before turn 2, just to drag them, and you don't die. I had this. I don't remember what series it was when we raced here last, but I could lift coming through there.
And I think just brushing the brakes and dropping into third is the fastest way through there. Fourth, you can do it, but don't think it's fast.
But I don't remember what series it was, but all we had to, at least all I had to do was lift coming through there. You know, you
I don't
lift.
remember what car it was, but it was the same.
You just lift coming through there, and then a little pucker factor, but nothing, you know, and then go. And it was a nice sort of big arcing turn. It must have been, you know, I bet you, was it the GTE cars? I don't
I
remember.
don't think we raced GT cars here.
What do we run here?
To get through there with just a lift, it has to be a lot of grip compared to how much power it has.
Could have been the Miata Cup cars, maybe?
Could be. Yeah, it could be. Indy Cups have a lot of grip.
Yeah, they got super sticky tires.
Not a whole lot of power, so you don't have
Yeah.
to grip too much. Moss Corner is kind of like that big turnaround at Vallelunga. If you go off on the outside, it's actually not bad, really.
Which corner is that?
Vallelunga, it was the one at the end of the big front straight section. This one, Moss Corner, is the double right at the bottom of the hill
Oh, yeah.
before you go into the back straight.
This corner is always sort of like a big game of chicken. I'm always trying to extract the most out of it. I probably should be not I tell myself, don't worry about the first corner, set the car up perfectly for the second part of it, because obviously, you know, in other words, back up my on throttle as far as possible, but the I want to go fast part of me is like, no, take that as fast as you can.
I think I could get through there. I'm probably going through the first part of Moss Corner too slow because I can't see where I'm going. And if I really knew it, I could probably go through it a little faster.
The place where I know I'm giving it up is the last complex.
That one's tricky. I find that, so go under the bridge, quick stab and downshift, turn in, and then you have, when you go into the right, you have to get just the right amount of braking. If you don't brake at all, definitely too fast, but you can overbrake easily. And then after that, you just downshift to second and do the rest. That's how I do it. My downshift to second is just rev mash to try not to decelerate at all.
Whoa, sideways. Saved it. See if I can ride the... Whoa! Nope, oh, save it. Nope, not quite. In the gravel trap. I love the sound of the gravel bouncing off the invisible fenders.
Okay, because that's supposed to be the car's underbody, and maybe the one's rattling around inside the body, because this kind of
Well,
car
that could
would
be.
probably happen.
Shoveled it all up in the nose.
Yep. So I got a car for the intercorn thread. Not because it's open at the bottom, but also kind of very minimalistic. Just riding around, and this guy had one of those GT40 replicas. Thought it was a Kelmark, but something called an Avenger.
That's the South... Is that the South African one?
Maybe? I don't
There
know.
was a company in South Africa that was making those, and they were... Or was that the Cobras? Yeah, I don't remember. They were supposed to be quite good.
No, this one's cheap and kind of crappy.
Oh yeah, no, the if I remember, I think they made Cobras, and they were from South Africa, and they actually made quite good copies.
I learned to definitely not exit Moss Corner in third, even if you think you can. It's definitely slower acceleration.
Yeah, no, second. Moss Corner is the double hairpin thing, right?
Yeah, double right turn.
Onto the front straight.
Back
straight, I mean, yeah.
Back straight.
The straight.
Big straight.
I don't think there's any other real straight here, is there?
The start finish has a bit of a straight.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
There's one before you go into the downhill section after Quebec Corner.
Yeah. Let's see if I can arc this better. Power, 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 power. Brake. Second. Power, power, power. Brake. Slide, 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 and no. Almost crash.
Save one. I tried to save one in turn 2, and I did avoid the wall by about a foot.
I just comedy of errors in the last corner. You always overcook it through there. Oh well. Hey, Sauce.
Yeah.
Would you try my setup? I'd be really curious if you got an idea. I think I took your. It's my good setup from a number of races ago. I took all your suggestions and I applied it to it. I don't want to say sparingly, but I didn't go crazy with any of your recommendations. Just sort of put them in there, and it wasn't like you said in your post. It wasn't earth-shatteringly, like all of a sudden I dropped 2 seconds. It just sort of overall made the car better. But I'd be curious if you had any idea, like maybe it needs more camber, maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Let me go to the thing here and try that. Man, you guys are quick. I'm a full 2 seconds behind you guys. Wow. I did get it in the 38s. I just couldn't finish the lap. I had a 38.6 showing, but I am nowhere near the 37s. I almost think my gearing needs, like, a little help. I don't know. Sauce, I'd be curious if you had any ideas, or if it's nope, just drive better. Which is definitely a factor. Whoa.
Alright, there we go. Seems to work.
Oop, there's the car outside the pit lane, the pit wall, the track wall.
don't exactly remember all my settings, but this should be interesting.
Well, no, it was your suggestions. You did a post that said, you know, it didn't.
Oh yeah, I know.
It didn't give specific settings. It just said, you know, do this, it likes that, it doesn't like this. Oh, I'm gonna die. Nope, saved it. Live video game racing is so much better.
Oh crap, it's lost in 36s.
I'll be real depressed. Well, I'll be a little proud, but if he does like a fast lap in my car setup, I'll be like, oh, it really is me.
I have 2 purple subsectors on the outlap.
Uh-oh.
That's just shitty driving. Your gearing is definitely interesting.
That's what I think might be part of my problem.
The thing is, in some places I really like it, and then there's others I really don't.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. This, I think, is the setup I gave you a long time ago, and then I don't know if you took it and tweaked it, but I then, like I said, I took your suggestions and applied it to it, and it really did help it a lot. But now I'm just wondering, did I not take something far enough, or you know what I mean? Like,
Well, Dean, I'm not in love with the gearing. That was a 37 too.
so it's not far off.
No.
All right.
It is interesting, though. I mean, it drives very differently.
I like, to me, it's kind of safe, I think.
I will grant you that.
You know what I mean? It's very predictable. I honestly think that's why I'm doing as well as I am in the series, just lack of crashing.
Oh yeah. Like, I didn't even fight James at pit race. I was like, really, whoever stays on track the entire time is going to be the one who wins.
Yep. Were you there last week?
Yes.
Yes.
I was not there the week before.
Oh, that's right. The week before you missed. I think James got a little frustrated.
I mean, he's frustrated at pit race too, but...
Oh, he went poof. I don't know if you've seen Air's video.
I didn't watch the Val 1 go on.
You should watch it. It's funny.
The latest one?
Yeah, the latest one is pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched that one. That one was funny.
Subtle humor.
Yeah, I will say that, I mean, I did feel for James, because Rodan, I think, re-entered, like, right on line, like, right at corner exit of the fastest corner on the track.
Yep, I saw that. I was like, oh, that wasn't very good.
No. But at the same time, like, you could see it coming. Like,
Yep. Oh, yeah.
it was not a good rejoin, but it could have been avoided.
Yeah, you could have let off or yeah. Was it Rodan who got crashed on the straightaway?
It looked like Rodan crashed air. Like, he moved over and, like, that's what it looked like in the
Okay.
video.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant. I didn't understand that one. Like, what happened there? Like, he just came over too soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird.
So yours is, how is your setup different feeling wise? I'm trying to get a handle on this car, honestly. I'll be blunt. Like, I don't want more edgy.
I was gonna say my car is a bit pointier.
Yeah.
Your car just understeers more.
I mean, I could easily fix that with a bar adjustment. But
Well,
mine's safe.
alright. I will share my setup.
Oh boy.
I'm running a lot more camber, though after driving your setup, I think that may be the wrong move.
I was running less than this, and I think in your thing you said to put more in, and I actually added. I didn't go crazy. I think I added maybe 3/4 of a degree, maybe, to what I had. It wasn't. Ooh, your car is way lower than mine.
It is, and
Whoa.
it does not have the negative rake that yours does.
Interesting.
Yeah, I float turn 2 and 4th.
Do the tires need to sort of equalize?
They will.
That's what I mean. So, like, don't judge it on the first lap, in other words. Oh, you're...
Don't judge your tire pressures by the first lap.
No, I'm just talking in general, like... Yeah, you've got
No,
way...
no, the car's balance isn't going to change.
You've got way more rotation in the rear. Holy smokes. God, I gotta go look and see what you did, because the rotation in the rear... Wow.
Good or bad?
It's... I just gotta learn it. Yours rotates more further forward and easier, where mine was rotating right about on the driver.
Probably the negative rake you have.
I think you have slightly lower gears than I do.
Oh, your gears are weird, my man.
Well, that suits my personality perfect. But these feel like the gears I started with. Oh yeah, yours rotates out of the corners so much better. Yeah, you can just float that and forth. But I run out of gear on the back straight with yours. Just barely. I'm just barely touching the end of fourth.
Yeah, I mean, I am too, but another 5 miles an hour
doesn't
is the next one, and I don't think you're gonna get enough pull up the hill. And even with your gears, I was only getting an extra like 1 mile an hour.
Yeah, so
at the end. And my relative delta was not coming down because part of it is you have to shift twice on the uphill with your gears.
wow, I just easily took the hairpin in third, like easily. Whoa, that's a monumental difference. Nope, 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 nope. You can't do that. Yeah, yours is definitely a little more on the edge. Definitely pointier for sure, but I like it. I gotta look and see the difference.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that our springs, bars, ride height, and shocks are all different. So, yes.
I'm just curious, like, how far off the two really are. But that's the thing I learned about this car is, like, small changes do make a big difference with this car. Like a small change in camber can transform the car from being really edgy, being really good.
Yeah, because I actually took some camber out of it, and as of now, I'm not faster, but I'm also not slower. The car does feel a bit better.
The question is could I drive a half an hour without crashing with this setup?
You just get your crashes out in practice.
Oh, yeah. Well, tomorrow I got a meeting at 6. So it's sort of like I'm probably not going to be back till very shortly before the start of the race, which means that's why I'm on tonight, because I didn't think I was going to get any practice tomorrow. Like in
You're running much higher spring rates. I think I'm like 8 and 14, and you're like 13 and 22.
Hmm. Well, yours can get interesting in a hurry, though. I might add 1 click of bar to yours in... excuse me, take 1 click of bar out of yours in the rear. Just to try to take a little of the twitchy out of it. The problem is that, like, the way this is set up, though, like, turn 1 is so good. Like, you just lift and turn in and the car just goes ripping through there. Whereas mine, I have to lift and make sure I lift enough. This one, I get the feeling that if I, like, forgot to lift or overshot it, I could just drag the brakes a little bit and probably be okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it is slightly knife edge, but it's also forgiving.
Yeah, it's like the last sector. I just did the whole thing in third, as opposed to going to second for the last corner. Now I'm in turn 1, and you just lift, turn in, and it just sucks right down to that curb. And then you can just put the power down, and it just rotates through it. Turn 1 is the same thing. 4th gear, just lift, settle it a little bit with the brakes, and then go. Whereas mine, I don't have to do as much settling, but the car is more. Its overall grip isn't there because I think the difference in rotation that you have effectively feels like more grip because the car naturally wants to turn, basically. Oh, by the way, Sauce, I haven't told anyone this, but I plan on running your BMW on the next series.
Well, now Game Boy knows.
Yeah, well, we can trust Game Boy. He won't say nothing.
Yeah, no, it'll be good. Like the final version is good.
Whoa! All right, don't do what I just did. Whoa! Yeah, and I'm taking that a full gear higher too. That's the thing.
Well, yeah, but I'm geared much closer together.
Yeah, but in turn 1, I can take that in 4th in your car.
But I'd take it in 3rd, but...
I mean, I can. I just did it to see how it was, and it's perfectly fine. Your 4th gear is actually, your 2nd and 3rd are tighter. I think the issue is my 3rd and 4th are pretty tight. I think I need to change that in mine. God, I love how that rotates. This is good, Sauce. I like this a lot.
I'm gonna try that one.
I haven't gone... I mean, I think I took off like 3/10. Yeah, I think I ran a 39.4. Now I've got a 39.1, so... a little faster. Oh, yeah.
I forgot I just changed the gears, so this...
Ooh, this one is more unstable under braking.
Are you driving my setup?
Yep.
I don't have a problem with it. But I think mine's worse. So there is.
This one wants to turn under braking.
Mine didn't want to turn. Mine just wanted to spin out under braking.
This one's a little bit of both. Mine is like rock solid. This one, you gotta make sure you're braking in a straight line. Very, very straight line. Brake bias 50, and I'm just gonna turn it to 9. See what that's like. Probably rotate less.
No, that's do you run ABS?
Yeah.
The brake at 50/50 is tied to running ABS.
My own setup has 59 and ABS at the same time.
Sauce can explain it better, but there's a reason for that. I forget what it is, but
James is actually the one who mentioned it, but basically like ABS is trying to overwork the front tires.
Mm-hmm.
So when you move it back, it's like it makes the ABS system happier somehow.
Okay.
the ABS won't let you lock it up. It's just, I guess, it's working the front tires less.
That might be why my braking seemed to be a little weaker than everyone else's in the last one. It's very stable, but definitely seems to try and compromise.
Well, I mean, I've tried an iteration of your setup, but I'm tired and just not driving well.
Oh,
So I'm gonna not send it back until it's
perfect.
something at least reasonable.
Till it's perfect.
Well, until I can actually tell that it's better and not like the car is worse or I'm just driving badly. And I know
Yeah.
I'm driving badly, so it's hard to attribute any of the changes to.
I really like your setup, particularly like low speed stuff with your setup is so much better than mine. That's the huge difference. And I don't know how to explain it other than the car doesn't want to get away from me at low speed stuff, and that's been an inherent problem I've had with my setup.
Yeah, I think
the setup does handle better.
I don't know, obviously the Game Boy setup, but you are running much higher spring rates and also like a higher ride height. So I don't know if there's just like some combination there that
Could
gets
be.
funky.
Could be, but anyways, I guess we will catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, it should be around.
Awesome. Look forward to it.
Yep. Later.
Later, dude.
This third's a good bit lower, so I can't do the same trick on the back straight. Dropping a third, that gets me compression lock up. And this setup uses fourth a lot more.
Yeah. I'm not really faster with his setup, but I like it. I've saved a few things here that I think I would have died with my car.
I think what I'm going to do is use his suspension setup with my transmission setup, which is based on your sport bike gears.
Yep.
Try that, let's see. Probably like 53 bias. 53 bias is less unstable. Let's see. Gears. Ratio.
I think the big-ish thing here is I will probably crash less with his setup. It's not really understandable because you're changing the brake bias, but I find I have the same brake bias in my setup as he runs in his, and I find his to be a lot less. It's more, well, I think his is more predictable about what it's going to do under braking.
Yeah, my brake setup's super stable. I can't, if I just smash the brakes, I can't destabilize the car that way. But it's definitely a bit weaker than most everyone else's.
This one rolls so much better. Like, you can roll this thing at slower speeds, and I can roll corners at a full gear higher.
But the bias at 54, it has a hint of instability. It's not rock solid, but it's a lot more controllable.
Oh, I should have downshifted. And I'm off. His also rotates better under power, particularly in third gear. You can just get a little turn in and a little, and then go hard on throttle, and the car just rotates so nicely.
I think his does have a disadvantage compared to my setup. It's not quite as good at high speeds. You know, it's a lot more stable in general, and definitely better at low speeds.
I don't. Well. Whoa! I might have borked it. Nope, I got it. No, well, I saved it, but I threw the lap away. Wow, well, I ran a 38.7. That's significantly faster than what I was doing. I'm still second and a quarter slower than you, though. But I am very pleased with that.
I think what I might do with my own setup, try moving the bias back just a little bit so that I can control the brakes and be closer to everyone else. Try 54.
So, what is his gears? That's the real question. Yeah, he's running my old setup of gears. Wow, his first gear is wicked low. 43, so he's running 63, 89, and 121. All right, just for shits and giggles. I'll load that.
think 54 braking might be a good compromise between instability and, well, I guess between stability and power. It's a little loose, but it's manageable. '59's idiot proof, but it's weak.
This doesn't have... has tow, but it doesn't have... Let me try that. $89. 43.63.89. 43.63.89. That's basically his setup. So if I went here, let's try that. I have no idea what this is going to do. This is probably going to be a disaster. Oh, that's silly. Never mind. That's silly. Maybe that?
especially hard not to touch grass on the outside of the final corner.
Okay, I was wondering if I could just slow the car with braking, but that don't work so good. With engine braking, not with braking.
Oh, which corner?
The last high-speed one, I tried just downshifting into third.
No.
Yeah, no, that puts you into a massive spin. I just tried a radical change to my setup with the ride height. See if... Yeah, no, nope. This is not good. It's like, it has its moments, and then I die. Okay. Alright. Well... I think I might mail it in. It's getting late. I gotta take the dog out. And, yeah.
Alright, well, see ya.